Hey everyone, this is Bianca, Joe's younger but much wiser sister. He asked me to write a brief warning to display before episodes for obvious reasons. So, real quick, if you are easily offended, not a fan of profanity, and or are looking for something educational/informative, this ain't it. Trust me, speaking from personal experience, I've left the dinner table myself a few times because of them. Anyways, these episodes are meant to be purely entertaining, if not self-deprecating. Proceed with caution. I apologize in advance.
What up, beautiful people? Welcome to Apologize in Advance podcast. I am your host, Joseph Budo. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Robert Budo, my father. Today, we got a special guest. We've talked about him plenty of times, flaked on us once, but he's here today. My Uncle Arty's in the building with us today. So let's give a nice welcome to Arty. There he is. There's that good-looking guy.
Yep.
Look, you guys really do look like twins when you're on a TV like that.
Yeah, but if I had hair,
You did have
I'd
hair.
look like a mutt like him.
So
Just
welcome.
saying.
You said you were losing your hair, but you weren't losing it. It's in the shower drain.
You could find it.
There.
You could find it right on the floor.
Sorry.
You talking to me?
Don't hit me.
Yes. No, you know what's funny that you even said that before the show. Like, you're not going to hit me, right?
Right.
Everybody that comes on the show won't sit next to him.
Steve said the same thing.
Steve
when
said
he
the
came
same
on.
thing.
I'm not sitting next to your
Freddy-
father. He's going to just keep hitting me.
Freddy sat all the way over here as far as possible. You can get away from him.
Yes?
So I wanted to I want to address something real quick. 3 separate people said at the beginning of the episode that released last night, it was a problem because all you did was eat. You didn't say a fucking word for literally like 8 minutes into the podcast.
I'm a hungry guy.
No, but I'm telling a story. You're not even chiming in. You're literally just stuffing your face the whole time.
Well, that's what fat people do.
Well, you gotta you take a break, take a breath,
No.
and talk.
Listen, you should have fed me before we got here.
That
I mean,
pla-
that's just the way it goes.
That plate was in the car the entire ride here.
Yeah, but I couldn't open it. It would have spilled in your car, and then I got to listen to your
Spill
shit.
in the car. It was a.
And it passed. It could have went all over.
Yeah, that salami's really gonna roll off the plate when I make a turn.
But the crackers would have.
Long story short, we can't.
I won't eat.
We can't feed you on the podcast
All
no
right.
more.
And you should have probably not gave me an espresso. Just
No.
now, yeah.
That's what I'd rather you have is an espresso.
I wouldn't.
No.
You just had one.
I can handle
Did you know?
myself.
I don't know if you noticed, but he flinched when you
Oh,
moved
yeah.
it.
He's been doing that for 21 years.
At least.
All right, so let's get a little backstory. Where did you guys meet? What was your first impression of him before you guys became boyfriends?
Oh, I wanted that Italian guy to be my sponsor. I heard his story. What happened was I had gotten clean. I got detox, and I went to an NA meeting. And he was sharing, and his sponsor, Billy May, rest in peace. And I was listening to him, and I was sitting with Steve, and I said, Steve, I'm going to make this guy my fucking sponsor. Nice Italian guys from Long Island. I mean, Queens.
No, you thought I was from the Bronx. You thought I was Italian. Right.
That's what I just said, you fucking imbecile.
You said Long Island.
All right. So anyway, I waited the next NA meeting, and I asked him to be my sponsor. And I forgot his answer, but I wound up with Billy as my sponsor first. And Billy was a real tough fucking guy, man. He was a NA Nazi.
I feel like maybe Billy's what you needed in the beginning.
I definitely did. Billy, because Billy would he made Arthur, well, he didn't make Arthur, but Arthur picked me up at my house every single night, drove me to the meeting, and drove me home. That's the only way I would have went as many times as I did. We were going 7 nights a week at the time, right? 5, 6, 7 nights a week.
5 or 6.
Yeah, you guys are definitely going.
And, well, I was doing 7 because it was my first 90 and 90.
Right.
And long story short, after a year and a half, I asked, I just didn't want what Billy had to offer because he was doing shit that was the program frowned upon.
Jerk off. You're forgetting the moral of the story.
What was the moral of the story?
I forgot. No. He thought I was Italian. He thought I was from the Bronx, and he found out I was Jewish and I was from Queens, and that blew the whole fucking load.
That's right. You're right.
I know I'm right.
Oh, okay. All right. So I went to Billy because Billy was from the Bronx. Anyway,
that blew the load.
Yeah.
Wait. He's a Jew from Queens?
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't want him to be my friend.
I wanted nothing to do with him at that point. But anyway, we wound up becoming very close, and I I think we went to meetings together for a week, 5 days a week for probably 10, 12, 13 years. And we became very, very good friends, like brothers. And then I opened up a treatment center, and I was dealing with drug addicts all day long. And I felt that my whole life became recovery. And I would work from 9 to 5, 6, 7, whatever. And then he would call and say, come on, we're going to a meeting. I think I'm going to skip tonight. And then probably took, well, I'm still off. I mean, I haven't gone. I went a few times with Arthur. It's not what you should do. Trust me.
I went to one of those, the newer meetings at the new place you guys go to.
No, don't say you guys.
No, when he celebrated.
Yeah, I went.
I went. Well, I did that because you said I need to show people it still, it works, and I did. Right. But I don't go to meetings, and there's no particular reason I don't go. I'm just fucking fat and lazy. I mean, I got no problem saying it.
Artie, you still go?
Not in person. I do a lot of Zoom meetings.
Yeah. Well, because you travel a lot now, so you got.
Don't use that fucking excuse. He travels once every 5 weeks. Don't give him a fucking excuse. Don't lie.
I didn't say a fucking word.
All right,
I'm listening.
so tell him how you do your meetings.
Zoom.
Okay.
He just told us.
And he goes, and I chair the meeting too. Big fucking deal.
First of all, I didn't say I chaired the meeting. I
You
was
do.
going to. Can you cut him out of this? Could you edit him?
Look at him.
You guys gotta stop.
I'm starting to sweat like a pig from that shot of espresso. I can't do that anymore.
Bro, he turned down one at what we were eating yesterday, and then by the time he was done, all right, I'll take one. Then we're, I don't know, 20 minutes on the car ride home. He must have yawned 75 times. He goes, I'm crashing.
No, when we got to Aldo's,
Oh, we did go to Aldo's first.
and his secretary, every time I walk in, she has an espresso for me.
Yeah.
So he had 3 espressos.
So, and then Aldo will say, hey, darling.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, darling, could you make me an espresso? She goes, give me a minute.
And then Aldo goes, Robert, you asked, can you make me an espresso? She goes, be right there. Because he always bitches that she does whatever he does, which blows him off.
Right.
But yeah, so that would have made 3. That's
Yeah,
right.
well, whatever.
Then he's in my car, like literally, nodding out.
Crashed.
Yeah. And the guy at the sub shop, by the way, that's it.
Shout out. What's up?
Do you see there's an H in there? That's why he got smacked yesterday. He swore that there was no H in it.
Go see Antonio over on Federal Highway in, is it Deerfield or Pompano?
It's Deerfield. It's pretty much 10th Street and Federal.
Yeah.
But
it's south.
It's 13th Street, but it's
Yeah.
yeah. So we went there yesterday after the show, and he was like, "Oh, I want to bring you guys a sandwich on the show," and I was like, "Why don't you just be on the show?" So we're gonna set it up. Antonio's coming. He's bringing the bread cooker to heat up the focaccia. He's bringing the slicer.
Slicer machine. He's gonna make.
I don't know why
right
you're
hand.
shaking your head. Yes, you can't eat none of it.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you
Fucking.
Oh, it's a vegan.
The
a vegan.
vegan. So he's gonna be fucking cutting this fresh.
Ben's gonna have it. Look at
Ben's
Ben.
gonna eat it. Oh yeah. We're gonna feed Ben. No, but I did tell him to bring some broccoli rabe. That's for you.
Hold on. You didn't fucking tell him anything. I told him.
You didn't tell him
Are
nothing.
you out of your fucking mind?
You're not even the VIP. I'm the VIP.
I told him.
Everyone's gonna think we lost sound because you're talking like a retard.
Don't give me espresso.
I know, it literally looked like the whole sound just got cut off on the show.
I really thought it did.
No, it was just him. It was just him being a fucking idiot.
Christian, it was me, bro. Just so you know I thought of you, bro. Don't take fuck.
We'll give him the credit. We'll give him the credit.
You give credit where credit's due. It's the rule of the land.
Listen, you even fucking kind of disrespected Christian when you explained the sandwich yesterday.
Why did
Say,
he do
I'm
that?
Christian.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Hold on,
remember
wait,
who started it. Remember who started this.
Wait a second. I forgot. You know, I'm part of the Budo family today, so let's do it.
Yeah, I'm part of Budo. Hey,
There we
what's
go.
up?
See, Artie.
Hey, brother. Tell him why you don't wear it out. Tell him.
My wife won't let me.
That's right.
Sorry, Ron.
Sorry, Ron. Let me tell
His
you.
wife tells him, "What? You look like Robert. Put that in your shirt."
Oh, talking about looking like Robert. When I met Robert,
Oh yeah. Let's get to this.
21 years ago.
Some years ago.
I didn't have any tattoos. I just had one little hummingbird. It was a
Wait, it was
a-
the size of my
Shut
thumbnail.
the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm telling the story, and why are you laughing over
I'm
there?
just gonna sit back.
Calm down. So there's a little story behind the hummingbird. So I was in college. I was 18. A friend of mine said, "You want to get a tattoo?" said, okay. I don't have any money, but I'll go with you and you can buy me a tattoo. He said, okay. We go down to the tattoo parlor, and I was into the Grateful Dead at the time. You guys know who the Grateful Dead
Yes,
is?
I do. Yes.
So anyway, I said to the
I'm
guy,
grateful they're dead.
there was on the wall, there was like a big skull with like the dead
Sorry, didn't mean
emblem and
that.
everything. I said, that's what I want. And the guy says, yeah, that's $250. My friend said, I don't have that kind of money. He says, what could you afford? He said, about $30. He said, you can get that hummingbird. That's what I got. And then I met this fucking jerk off. Oh my
The
God.
abuse
Could
I
you
gave him.
imagine the abuse he gave me?
I mean,
when he-
listen, you opened that can of worms yourself by tattooing a hummingbird.
Listen, I didn't have money.
Listen, there had to be a fucking better $40 tattoo you could have picked than a
It was
hummingbird.
30.
30. Even,
No, there really wasn't. There wasn't.
see, because listen,
There was a
back,
couple of daisies. I didn't think I really wanted to put a daisy on my
no,
arm.
but back then, that's really how tattoo shops worked. Was you had to get a flash on the wall.
Yeah.
There wasn't artists that were like, oh, let me just custom draw you. It's like now they're on iPads and they're copy and pasting
Right.
shit, and literally it's like, what do you think about that? They actually, a friend of mine
Who
gave.
gives a fuck? Finish your story.
No, the story's done.
The story was
That
done.
was it?
You made fun of. and
No,
now,
you were going to tell him how you... All right, so
and
let
then-
me finish this.
now he's heavily.
Let me
tattooed.
take this.
I'm
because
inked.
I'm
Should I
gonna
take my
this.
shirt off? No, I'm not
I'm going to
doing
take this from here. Okay, so now I'm hanging out with him, and he's a little Jew boy from Queens. And I said, I got to make him Italian. So he never wore jewelry, never did nothing, didn't even curse. He was so fucking proper. And I said, you know what? I want to be like this guy. You know, and I tried to emulate him. But instead, he wound up emulating me.
Reverse osmosis.
And I remember Rhonda not liking me at all. His wife hated me.
Did she hate?
not.
Be honest. Listen, this is all honesty here. Did
is
she hate him in the
honesty.
beginning?
She didn't hate him. She
just
blamed
didn't like
him for the tattoos.
Well, wait.
'Cause I'm pretty inked up over here.
Yeah, you're very inked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she blamed you, Rhonda. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she did.
She did?
You told me she
She
did.
hates your fucking guts. She hates you now, too. We're kidding. She loves you.
So anyway,
You got
Now-
their relationship is.
so now
very
I get Arthur.
dysfunctional.
I get Arthur finally to go for a tattoo. So we get the first one, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. He kept going. So now his wife, here he is. Now me and him.
Oh,
start-
wait. And every time I came home with a new tattoo, my wife would cry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
She would
really-
cry.
Does she cry?
Well, because
Not
he's
anymore.
Jewish, she can't get married in a cemetery.
Okay, so
well,
the-
he fucked that
listen,
up with the hummingbird. I didn't do that.
You can't get. That's what I said. The hummingbird already fucked you.
Fucking took him out of the cemetery. That's it.
You
He's
were
a rat.
fucked. You were fucked from the hummingbird.
Right.
I don't want to get buried with those fucking Jews anyway.
How about that? How about that?
What are you going to do?
What do you do?
So go ahead.
So anyway, now Arthur said,
Wait, real quick. Did you know Abraham Lincoln was Jewish?
"Who gives a fuck? I didn't know the guy."
He got shot in the temple. I heard that joke yesterday. I thought it was a good one.
All right, it was. So now Arthur sees my jewelry and watches and shit. He goes, we'll take him right to the jeweler. I want to grab a little chain. I could make him get a little chain. You're gonna hang out with me. You gotta fucking don't wear that little fucking tiny
That's
little.
that's the biggest chain I've ever seen Arthur wear. He's really upping his game now.
Oh no, he's got something bigger, don't you?
I don't know. That's
Yeah, I got a
big.
Franco.
Yeah, the Franco's pretty
The
big.
big Franco.
So anyway, all of a sudden, he became a jewelry freak.
Oh yeah,
He's got 5, 10 Rolexes. He's got 20 bracelets.
that's a nice one you got on there.
Thank you.
Every time.
Sale.
Hey, is this
that new?
I knew he was gonna
I
say.
was going to say it, but I know it annoys you.
Listen, no, I think it's hilarious. Literally, unmistakably, and this was like a known thing. It changes too. Arthur doesn't remember anything.
No, absolutely. He makes me look fucking like Einstein.
Let me explain something to you about my memory. My memory is very good because I take these pills.
Focus factor? Focus factor, Christian.
When do you remember to take
When
them?
I remember to take them.
Focus
And
factor.
that's not too often.
No, hey,
Where am I?
another shameless plug. Shout
Where am
out
I?
Focus Factor, 1999.
We had this on the show. Focus Factor. I
You
bought
did?
3 bottles of them. I never remembered to take
My
them.
mom used to do his laundry, and the pills he was supposed to take for his memory were in his pocket. He forgot to take them.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Yeah, Arthur, speaking of his memory, about 15 to 20 times, every time he see me wear his watch, he would go, "Is that new?" And I'm like, "Arthur, you've asked me 20 times." So now he does it just to fuck with me, but is that new? Is that new?
that new?
So back it changes, no matter what, if a client wanted something to be done, they would just say, Arthur approved it to my dad. So my dad would be like, no, it's an absolute no-go. It's an absolute no-go. I'm not approving it. Arthur said it was okay. You could ask Arthur. My dad gets up out of his chair. Their office is right next. Arthur, did you approve this? He goes, and they're like, yeah, Artie, you said, that I could do this. And he goes, I don't remember. I did probably say that they could. But they all knew it. So no matter what they wanted to ask for, they would ask my dad. When he said no, they go, Arthur said it was okay. And he would be always, I probably did, but I don't remember. So it was like a known thing that's how they got what they wanted.
Right.
Go to Rob. When he said no, say Arthur said it was okay, and he wouldn't remember.
Anyway, Christian's really not doing what I asked, so there's probably going to be a little problem at the end of this podcast.
I don't know.
I think that if he doesn't, we're really going to be fucking angry at the end. I'm just saying, man. Just putting it out there.
Rob.
What?
How you doing? You all right?
You all right over there? Are you writing a book?
He is.
He's writing a story on you.
Yeah, Rob smokes for he comes in, he's doing all his football. I mean, his baseball and his basketball. He reads every fucking story out there.
Oh, so we didn't bring this up on the podcast last week, but what you did to Freddy at Aunt Diane's party with the seat.
He didn't pull the seat away.
No, bro, this was even better how it worked out.
All right. You want me to tell it?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. So we had a party for my sister Diane. Happy birthday,
Happy
Diane.
birthday, Aunt Diane.
It was her 70th birthday, so we had a surprise for her at my house.
Big fucking surprise. She pulled up. There's 8,000 cars outside.
No, none of them were in front of my house.
Me and Rob, can you chime in here?
What?
Aunt Diane's surprise party? But Dad said that they hid the cars really well.
That wasn't good. They were all on the side of the house.
The side where you pull up on.
No.
No, like when you turn into your block, all of our
Yeah, but it
family-
looked like it was the lady behind me's house. Who gives a fuck?
Freddy's fucking car, the one that we
Anyway.
talked about, the big orange truck that's
Yeah,
beat
but
up.
he's always at my house.
Yeah.
He's like a
Maybe
cockroach.
It doesn't matter because I walked in after my aunt got there anyway. When I pulled up, her car was already in the driveway. Me and Rob walked in behind her. Hey, surprise from behind.
That's my two sons that are always on time. So anyway, I want to sit down. I got a plate of food and I can't sit down. And I'm looking at my dining room, my kitchen table. There's 8 people sitting around and everybody's talking and talking. And there's fucking Freddy sitting there.
No food.
No food. So I just came in. I was by the door and I see my brother Alex standing there. So I went over to Freddy and I whispered in his ear. I said, Freddy, Uncle Alex wants you. Go see what he needs. So, yeah, okay. He gets up, he goes, I sit down. He started eating my food. So now he
No,
goes.
wait. The funny part is,
Hold on.
because you're missing this part. He taps me on the shoulder and goes, I just told Freddy that Uncle Alex needs him at the front door. That's how I stole his seat. So we're already laughing that
Right.
Freddy even got up.
Right. So now he goes to my brother Alex and he goes, Alex, Rob said you needed me for something. He goes, yeah, keep your eye on the front door. So Freddy's standing there. He goes, he comes back like 10 minutes later. He goes, yeah, Alex told me. I said, what did he need? He said, he told me to watch the front door. I just locked it.
Yeah, no, literally, no, he sits down and goes, you're not going to believe what Alex wanted of all things. And me and my dad are like, he didn't want anything. We made it up. And he goes, he wanted me to watch the front door. So my Uncle Alex sits back down. He just fucking followed suit.
He
with
rolled
Fred-
right in with
rolled
it.
right into the joke. He didn't even know we sent him there because my dad just wanted to steal a seat. So now Freddy's back. He goes, yeah, I just locked the door. He's sitting down like he had a genius
He
idea.
really thought that he took care of the problem.
Yeah, meanwhile, there was no fucking problem. We just wanted to steal a seat, and then Uncle Alex just rolled into it too. So that.
Alex picked right up on it.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, he's a big.
He's
prank.
a big prankster.
He gets people to the point where Aunt Linda is like, Alex, a fucking enough already, because he's been like the biggest baby, and that's why all the kids loved Uncle Alex because he was fucking with everybody at all times.
Oh yeah.
So that was.
He's fun. But anyway, so
So congrats.
I wanted to say
Go ahead.
something. I wanted to say something to you, and you said wait for the show.
We do this every time. I say wait for the show, and then we forget what the.
And then you make fun of me because
I said write it down because you're gonna forget.
I told you to write something down yesterday. What was it?
Nothing.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yeah, so you didn't write it down. Rob, you remember the car? I said write it down. We'll use it for tomorrow. Yeah. And they talk about me.
Treatment. Is that what you wanted to ask?
No, I forgot what he was.
What, you need treatment?
No, that one kid.
Oh, I don't know if that's what we were gonna talk about.
Nah, but let's do it. What the fuck?
All right, so
Christian, I don't know what the fuck the time. I want to know what to do here. Do I have
Guy
enough
needs a
time?
clock. He needs a clock.
All right, so when we had a treatment center, we're in there, and this kid tries coming in, and somebody was doing an intake, and the kid says, "Yeah, I need 6 Xanax a day." We said, get out of here. Just go, man. You don't need treatment. You need a drug dealer. So the kids go outside and smoke a cigarette, and he starts some bullshit.
No,
so,
no, wait.
You finish him, yeah.
He was sitting in the room where they had meetings.
My group room.
And I said, because you wanted him out, I said to the kid, I don't remember what his name was, I said, you got to go. And
No one knew what his name was because he wasn't intake.
he wasn't even intake.
No.
He was just like loitering, whatever.
Yeah.
So I said, you got to go. And he just ignored me. I said, listen, you got to go, pal. And he gets up, and this is a big kid. Do you remember?
Yeah, he was a big kid.
He was a huge kid.
I have a video.
Please don't show it. Anyway, so he gets up, and he's like pushing his chest into me, and I'm walking him towards the door. The door was pretty close to where the room was.
Right next to it, yeah.
So I open up the door, and I'm like behind it. And he comes, and he smashes the door into my face. I think I was wearing glasses at the
Yeah.
time. And he broke my glasses. And that was it. All hell broke loose.
Pat came running down the
Thank
hallway.
God for Pat, because this guy would have buried the fuck out of me. He
So-
would have killed me.
so-
And you're downstairs with your shirt off.
Well,
right?
no, before I went downstairs, so I run out. I see Pat jet down the hallway, so I jet down the hallway. So now Pat's got this kid. There was a railing there because we were on the second floor. Now, Arty, in the video, he's very angry. He wants to get his lick back because this kid got a cheap shot on him, and then Pat ended up wrapping him up. So you see Arty come over the top, bing, bing, in the back of his head twice. And I'm in the corner with my dad pushing me back, and I'm trying to, everything in me is trying to, so I give him 2 shots. And he's fucking just standing there. My dad's pushing me back. Stop. My Rolex starts coming off, so I take it off. And you can see this all in the video. Christian, I'm going to show you the video. We're not going to post it, but I'm going to show you it. And I hand my watch over to my cousin Phil, and my glasses to my cousin Phil. And my dad's pushing me back. Chill. So I waited. As soon as my dad's guard was off for half a second, I pushed my dad to the side, and the kid was leaning over the railing. I uppercutted this kid twice so hard to the point where, you know when you get hit so hard, you rub it really hard to try to make the pain go away? He starts rubbing it. All of a sudden, blood just starts falling out of his face. And I started smacking him in the belly, and I was like, Pat, let him go. And I ran downstairs, and I was like, come downstairs, big boy. Come to the parking lot. Tough guy. He wouldn't come down. He ended up leaving, never coming back.
No,
never
the
heard
cops actually.
The cops
escorted-
came, and then
yeah.
they were like, what? He was gone at that time.
Either that or I think they took him.
I think they took him.
I don't remember him getting
Yeah, I
taken.
think they took him.
Because he was loitering. He didn't.
No, not only that, he was bleeding like a fucking pig.
And he was,
Probably took him to the emergency room.
and he was,
How do you make out on that one?
he didn't make out too well.
No, he didn't.
Wrong door, motherfucker. Wrong door. Speaking of,
That's it. There we go. It's my boy.
hard at work. It's funny. He keeps missing it every time.
I love it.
But yeah, so that was one little altercation. We had fun at Changes though.
We did. We
It
had
was,
a lot of
it
fun.
was a good time. A lot of good people.
Oh, I
came
can tell
to-
you. I can tell you Joe and Rob's schedule.
Oh, you already told that. That's Focus Factor. Back shout out to Focus Factor for him not fucking even remembering what.
Yeah, but maybe they didn't watch that fucking episode.
You said it every single episode. You want to?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again.
Do you want to talk about how?
Supposed to be 9 to 5. They came in at 11. They stayed till 11:30. It was breakfast. They went for breakfast. They came back at 12:30.
He doesn't talk, so he's not even going to defend the fucking schedule.
No. And then 12:30 to 1, they hung out. They told jokes. 1:30, they went for lunch. They came back at 3. They said, Dad, we're gonna go home now. There's nothing left to do.
Okay, I'm going to start off with.
Am I lying, Arthur?
Never.
Thank you.
Give me the 50.
See that? That's how they do that.
But wait, is that true? Be honest.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't hear a word you just said. I was like dazing out. I really didn't listen to you. I'm sorry. You want to repeat it? I'll listen this time.
No.
Well, I really didn't hear a word
they
he
would
said.
come in
Something
at
about
10.
9 to 5. I don't know.
They come in at 10, leave
He
at
lost
2.
me at 9.
Yeah, listen. Just like he worked at Changes 9 to 5, these were ours.
Right.
We all know.
I'm not fucking talking anymore.
I couldn't get it.
Come on, bro. You're not. You
He's,
do that.
he's been doing that to my other. So if I ever like this, when I'm not looking, he goes and he grabs and
He does it himself. What a fucking moron.
Both my elbows are broken. One broke in a drunk fight with me and my brother, and the other one I broke snowboarding. So neither one of them have ever healed right.
I got the same elbow.
Look at that.
Same one. Look.
And we both got fucking 2 different size ears. After the show, he was saying that he's going to get surgery to pull one ear back. It is not even that noticeable, and I have the
You gotta
same
bring
thing.
this up.
But
Now everybody's gonna look at my fucking ears.
everybody from now on, when you look at my father, I need you to stare at his
Now I
ears.
gotta walk around with these.
And I want you to comment on the video which ear is bigger than the other. Take your headphones off.
No, show them yours.
All right.
Wow, look at the size of that fucking thing.
Now do yours.
Nope.
Pussy.
I am.
You are. You're a little bit. All right. For those of you who didn't want to guess, left side's bigger than the right side. Just look at it when you see him. Spoiler alert.
Rob, you got one ear bigger than the other? Nope. Let me see. Yeah, you do, bitch. Yeah, you do.
You're looking at it with your bad eye.
They're both fucking, shame on you. They're both bad.
Speaking of that, you getting another another zap to the eyeballs?
No, they fucked me all up.
We were talking about
I could read now, but I can't see the fucking 2 feet in front
literally
of me.
the surgery just did the opposite. He was able to read.
No, you moron. I was able to see far. I couldn't
Oh, I'm
read.
the moron. Sorry, he could.
You admit it.
Fuck, he always gets me every fucking time with that stupid fucking joke.
You like that one?
Every time he gets it. So how long are you here for?
Me?
Yeah, when's your next trip back up?
Oh,
Do you
Just
go?
came back, so it's 7 weeks away.
Wait,
5 weeks.
did you go up when it was fucking freezing cold the whole time?
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cold. It gets cold up there, huh?
I got delayed. I was supposed to come home Friday night. I didn't get home till Sunday night.
Yeah, they fucking shut everything down. up there.
Snowing?
Yeah, yeah.
And this is another reason why jerk off needs to go to the goddamn foot doctor. I've missed like 5 snowboarding seasons since he moved home from goddamn Colorado.
Yeah, bro, you got to get. It's
Don't blame
2.
me.
It's 2 seasons.
You said you couldn't snowboard. You said maybe one day.
Bro,
don't-
you
don't-
really do need to go get your foot checked. They probably got to take that rod out.
How
They
many-
took the rod out of his ass.
So how long you two been each other's gumad?
Okay.
Over 20 years now.
Over 20.
Right, Artie?
Yes, Bobby.
Give me? Oh, so good.
Don't touch me on camera.
Rhonda's gonna get
You
mad.
like them exhibitions when we're home?
That's another thing these two idiots do.
Oh, I get Arthur in the Super Bowl. Whenever we went shopping or somewhere, you do that shit, you won't get nothing when we get home.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
How about when we were at the casino, when we're walking and the lady comes up to us and says, "Are you two identical twins?" I said, "I don't even know this fuck." You remember that? Identical twins.
Well, she was black in her defense. You know, we all look alike. So she turned around.
All right,
Every
YouTube, it's been fucking great dealing with you guys. Thank you for so much for having us for 10 episodes now that we're getting thrown off.
fuck did I say?
You said that because she was black, she thinks all people
What are you
white.
repeating it for, you moron? You get that? Thanks, YouTube. It was nice having you.
But listen, in your defense, I have a lot of black friends that do say all white people look alike.
All right, so here's the deal. We would go to any dealer we went to, any table, and we were going like, 4 times a week, right, at least? And we would, when we left the table together. You know, this table sucks, let's go over there. Every fucking day. Are you brothers? Are you twins?
Well, now that
Are
you-
you brothers?
now-
Because I had a DA like he did, and both salt and pepper hair, both had a little mustache.
That's what I was going to say, the salt and pepper makes
The
it.
jewelry, this dark, we both had dark complexion.
And now Artie's stays at your tan level.
Yeah.
Artie's,
Yeah.
yeah, you're always dark now. Every time I see you, you got a good tan.
I play pickleball outdoors.
Where are you playing today?
Who's tickle balls?
Tonight we're playing
You
firefighters.
tickle whose balls? Oh, pickleball.
Can you edit him out, please?
I play, yeah,
Put a white sheet over him.
Pickleball?
he's just mad he can't play.
Yeah, really.
I could play.
He chat.
Artie, tell him, Artie. Can
He's-
I play? Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm going to tell him
Can
about the bet you made.
Can I play, Artie?
He said that you and him
we
would
played.
beat me and Rob.
He hasn't played. You, I hear, you're
I'm very good.
Yeah.
And my brother's got a gimp foot, but Rob is good for a game or two, and then his foot starts
Yeah, but
barking.
what if we shoot you in the fucking ankle, both of you? You gonna beat us?
I
then?
still honestly think I could beat you with 1 foot.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
I play
Get the
5
gun.
times a week.
Artie,
bro.
get the gun.
I mean, what level are you playing at?
I'm probably a 3-2. 3-point.
I could play against 4-0-4-5.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're a lot younger.
Yeah,
How old are you?
36.
I'm a 6'2". I'm 6'5".
That's a foot.
Oh, that's my age.
Or you could have. I was gonna say 5'6". That's your height.
He knows because I'm taller than you, aren't I? By
You know,
a half
I'm gonna
inch.
tell you what I did the other night at my sister Diane's birthday party. Freddy was fucking. I'm not gonna say it. Freddy was there, and we were comparing height with somebody, and Freddy goes, "I'm 5'3.5".
You could say it. I don't even know who he is.
Me neither. Anyway, there was a guy there.
There was a guest there that was.
And he was really short.
So my
and
dad-
I said, Freddie, go stand next to him. He goes, I'm taller than him. No, you're not. You're not taller than anybody other than the children that are here. So Freddie goes up to him. Freddie was like a fucking.
Freddie had 4 inches on him. So my dad makes me do it because Joe, you do it. So now he goes, Joe, get me soda over there. The guy's standing right next to the soda. So I'm over there grabbing the soda, and I'm over here posture up, standing real good. I had to have a foot on this guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
He was like 4'9". I go, Freddie, you need to make best
was a
friends
short-
with this guy and take him everywhere with you.
Yeah, that's why you look big.
I go, Freddie, you look like a fucking beast everywhere you go. This guy, like, to make Freddie look tall, that's an accomplishment.
So
right
Freddie goes, I'm 5'3.5". He's probably 5. Get the fuck out of here, 5'3". Anyway, I measured Freddie. I marked the fucking wall. And he goes, go get the room. I went and got the fucking tape measure, and I measured. Freddie was 5'1".
Is that with the Timbs or without the Timbs?
No.
there. I think he had shoes on.
He had shoes on. So
Not Timberlands, but he had
he
shoes
goes,
on.
yeah, well, what are you? I said, I'm fucking 6 inches bigger than you.
He was 5'1".
I'm 5'6.5".
You're shrinking.
I was 5'8" when I was young.
Everyone was telling.
Well, you know, am I wrong? Your body, am I? You know,
No, you're right. Ask
Yeah.
Basheva next time you see him.
Yeah, I did.
Ask Bob Chef.
Shout out to Gary.
Gary, you're the man,
One
brother.
of the best.
Yeah, you
One
want
of
to
the-
shout
Bob
out?
Sheva chiropractic.
You want to shout out? You want to shout out Wex? You always shouting out
My
Wex.
boy Wexler.
There he goes. There's the Wex shout
Need a
out.
lawyer? Go see Ryan Wexler, the best injury attorney there is.
That's it. We had to do our Wexler plug.
Yeah. And Guido's Restaurant, Coral Springs. Go see him. Tell him I said you.
Since you're doing shout out to Chase and Danny. I promise they're going to give me $5 each.
Chase and Danny are Arthur's children. Unfortunately, they would rather be my children, but they were stuck with him.
Oh God, here we go. What do you
Shout
got?
out to Chase and Danny, my babies. How about that? Hi, Rhonda.
So what else is going?
You know what next? You know what we got to do here? We got to bring Bart in.
Yeah.
But he'll just yell over everybody.
I missed his call. He called me today.
Talking about Bart.
Yeah. I don't know why he called. I don't
Funny
know.
story. And I'm not going to do the one with the 3-piece suit.
No, you should. That was a pretty good one.
So me and Bart, we used to go to this club in Manhattan at I think it was the Lower East Side called Heartbreaks. You ever hear of it?
Yeah.
Heartbreaks. You remember it,
I was
right?
there.
Right. So we were regulars there. We had our own table. And we just, we loved the place. So anyway, it's the winter time. I put my leather jacket over the seat. We're on the dance floor. Me and Bart are with a couple of women, and I'm looking over.
This is before your wife.
This is before my wife.
Okay.
It's not going to be anything dirty. So
No, but you were with another woman.
okay, I was 18.
I'm
I didn't get married
protecting
till
you.
I was. Thank you. I appreciate that. So anyway, I look over to the table and I see a guy kind of walking past our table, and I don't see my jacket. I said to Bart, Bart, this guy just fucking lifted my coat. So we run over there. Guy's wearing a leather jacket. We beat the living shit out of him. I'm punching him. Bart's kicking him. They threw the guy out, right? Because we were regulars. Anyway, I found my jacket. It was on the back side of the chair. It was his coat. Hey, listen, I got an extra one. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
It was a pretty nice coat, too.
Yeah, and Bart's a big guy. How tall is Bart?
Bart's got to be 6'5".
And he was probably about 75 pounds heavier than he is now.
He's a big boy. Bart's a big boy.
So he was technically a bouncer. Now.
He could have
He was
been.
bigger than the fucking bouncer.
Yeah, for
Bart's
sure.
a big guy.
Yeah.
I want you to let them know how you met Bart.
I'm not telling it.
Ah,
That's
tell the
such a-
fuck. If I tell it, I'll chop it up. Tell the story.
I'm going to tell it eventually at his funeral when he passes away.
Oh, tell it now. Why wait to the
It's
funeral?
stupid.
That's
It's
30 years from now. Tell
All
the
right,
fucking
Bart.
story.
But where's the camera? I want to.
Right there.
This is for you, fatso. Anyway,
Leave my boy alone.
my roommate in college said I was leaving college. I either thrown out or I dropped out, and I needed a job. So my roommate said, "Go see my brother-in-law in Great Neck. He has a boiler room, which is
Call room.
It was a scam room.
Yeah,
Back
most
then,
of them are.
we were selling ice scrapers to people in Florida. We were really ripping people
Ice
off.
scrapers.
Well, we promised them a gift, so they had to buy, ice scrapers in order to get the gift, and it was all bullshit. Anyway, so I go see this guy. Actually, before I went to see Bart, I went to Alexander's, and I bought a 3-piece suit. It was wool. It was in the middle of the summer, and I had somebody help me with a resume. So I get on the fucking bus in the middle of the summer with this 3-piece wool suit, sweating my fucking balls off. Look, he's calling in right now. Fuck you. I'm telling a story. Anyway, so I go knock on the door, and it's actually in a basement of a building, so a real boiler room,
Yeah.
right? So I come in with my 3-piece suit and a fucking resume. I bang on the door. He comes out. He says, "Who are you?" I said, "Alan referred me for a job." He took one look at me. He started hysterical laughing. He took my resume, he ripped it up, and he said, "A suit? Get on the fucking phones." And I did, and that's how we became friends. 45 years later.
If anybody in Florida needs ice scrapers, we still have
I'm
the
the guy.
plug.
Or a wool suit. He probably still got that too. to
Yo,
do
speaking
bad
of
things.
suits, so a good friend of ours, Phil Barthouse, sends a picture of a suit into our group chat. It's me, Rob, Wexler, and Phil in the chat. And obviously, you know Wexler. He's a lawyer, big suit guy, wears a lot of suits. So I know Phil doesn't own a suit. Phil sends a fucking picture of an all-white suit. It was like a beige, like beach type suit. And he goes, "How sick is this suit?" I go, "Phil, that's your only suit that you own. You can't buy a white suit to be your only suit. It's just not universal." So I was like, wait for Wexler to chime in because I knew he was doing a deposition and I knew he was busy. And Wexler came in and fucking ripped him apart because we were both saying that suit looks like something you would wear to a Key West wedding. And it's exactly what it is. He goes, "Yeah, I didn't really think this out too much," because he had to go to court for something. I go, "You're never going to be able to wear that suit again." I go, "Your first suit, you need a black suit.
Right.
You can switch the shirts, the ties. You can. It could be for a lot of different things, funerals, weddings, whatever." So now he's stuck with one suit and it's white, and he can't wear it to like every event because everyone's going to know you're wearing the same fucking suit over and over and over again. He goes, "Yeah, I probably should have went with a better color selection on my first suit." But yeah, we tore him up about that shit. It literally looks like something you would wear to a Key West wedding. Like almost like crushed linen. It wasn't even like wasn't even a real suit. So he did just as bad as your wool suit on his crushed linen suit. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened with him.
We
So what up? What else? What else you got going on? You just closed on a.
Rob, you want to say anything? Nothing? How about bowling? You got bowling, right?
We do got bowling tonight.
How much you bowled the other night, Rob? What series? 6-something, no?
Yeah,
So you're not proud of that?
could do better.
Ooh, I like that. That's my boy.
After his last game of the league, he bowled a 200, and then the next three games after the league, he bowled 200.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he was just on a fucking heater. He was just rolling them.
I bowled a 94 when I was in Maryland recently. I swear to God.
No, I believe
I
you.
was proud of that, too. 94.
I don't know.
Does that?
You don't.
A fucking 8-year-old kid does that.
Yeah, no, literally an 8-year-old.
Why don't you buy a ball and me and you'll go in the daytime? Because neither one of us do anything.
I work.
Stop telling yourself that shit's work. Bro, you know, I love you like a brother, but I'm not going to condone what you do.
Oh, are you trying to use fucking big words
I'm not-
again? You don't even know what condone means. How about subrogation?
You don't know what subrogation
Don't point
means.
at me.
You don't know what subrogation You.
Tell them the story about subrogation.
Okay, so one time there was an insurance situation, and Arthur goes, "Yeah, well, how are they going to determine?" I said, "Well, what they do is they subrogate the client." He goes, "You don't know what what are you making words up for?" I said, "Arthur, they subrogate." We argued for 5 years over that word. And every time I say something like a word that's more than 5 letters and it sounds big to him, he goes, "Yeah, like subrogate." Condone. I don't condone you lying. I won't do it. I won't do
Okay.
it. And you know, sitting on a computer watching porn or whatever the fuck you do is not considered work. You may have to put work in after you watch.
Hey, that's work. He's working.
Listen, it is work.
It is work.
It is work. I'm a workaholic.
That's the only guy you know that takes Viagra to jerk off right here, right next to you.
Well, I have to.
I have to.
That's funny.
Listen, it is what it is, bro. You know, people laugh. Wait until you get old, motherfuckers. Wait till you get old.
I'm getting there. I told you I'm a reverse agent over
You
here.
know, sometimes even the Viagra don't work. I gotta shtick it.
Stick it.
Shtick it.
I didn't know you spoke Yiddish.
I got a
Shtick,
stick.
that's a lot of
I hit it with a stick, Artie. Artie, I hit it with a stick.
Artie,
All right, we're going to go for a schwitz after.
we'll go for a schmitz.
I give it a schmutz.
All right, is that
now
all
you're
we got?
pushing your luck.
Is that all we got today, jerkies?
Yeah, I think that's a good one. But I really think that one day we bring Bart on too, because
No, we did
he's
say
gonna really over speak on everybody, and he's gonna cut you off on everything you say. But it's fun, you know. We can,
But then you get to yell at him, and that's fun. They're going back and forth. You get
yeah,
to-
we do. We go back and forth. He's funny,
Yeah, no, he'll be a good time.
and Jackie could use a break.
Could definitely use it.
Poor Jackie.
We'll take him out for a couple hours. Jackie will fucking be singing the national anthem.
She'll pay us.
So yeah, she might cover all expenses of the whole day. You know what? Keep him 6 hours. Here you go. Here's a couple hundred. Okay, no problem.
That's right. We're laughing at you, Bart.
Jackie and Rhonda, can't wait to see you guys this weekend for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday dinner, right?
Yesterday was my birthday. Yes.
I said
64.
that.
We talked about it, how it was your birthday yesterday, and we were gonna bring it up today. So happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I'm a March baby also. I don't know if you heard, but we're going hog hunting for my birthday.
I did hear.
You want to go?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, he'd hog hunt.
See how much more of a man he is than you?
He's Jewish.
You wouldn't go
I'm
hunting?
Italian.
He goes,
Italians ain't men.
You want to know something funny real quick? I add captions to these videos so that people could understand what this retard that you're looking at right now says. And he kept going to the video.
How you doing?
I can't shoot a hog. I can't shoot a hog.
Can't shoot a fucking
I can't shoot a hog. So when I
Hey,
put it
Ben,
in, when I put the captions
shoot a
in,
hog.
it wasn't saying shoot. Every time he said shoot a hog, it was saying chew. I can't chew a hog.
Can't
I
shoot
just
a
can't
hog.
chew a hog.
Can't
So I
chew
had
a
to go
hog.
in there and manually change it to shoot because this guy can't speak.
I'm not going to shoot a hog.
And
Look
he's
at his fucking. Look at him.
You guys making fun of me?
Never.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Hey, as always, we thank you for tuning in to the Apologize in Advance podcast. Click like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, it's free. And if you're too cheap to do it, I'll pay for it.
And wait, if you want to,
Any sponsorships also, anybody that would like their
pennies.
cheap shout outs. If you want your business, whatever, brought up on the show, if you want to come on the show, reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere.
Or the phone that he still ain't hooked up.
That's still his fucking problem that I can't figure out because he just doesn't know how
Can't
to.
hear you.
I know you can. All he's got to do is dial 611 and the problem's solved. As always, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Holla.
Later.